Hey guys, it's Lou. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I am filming two videos. So they're going to be two project updates. They're finales and I'm super excited because I feel really proud of how much I've accomplished. This one is going to be my, I can't remember what I called it. The rounded up, I think it was, the rounded up project that I did where I just picked all my samples and all my things that were close to being finished, chucked them all in a project. I think there was about 40 something of them, 48, 47 something. I did lose count somewhere along the line. So what I've done is I've got a pile of the stuff I finished and the few things that I didn't finish to show you. We'll jump straight in because there is quite a lot and I'm not going to do like full in-depth things, but I will tell you if I'm interested in maybe purchasing the item or if I liked it or things I did and didn't like really quickly about each product. So let's jump in. We'll choose some big bulky ones first. So there was one of my favourite all-time body washes by Original Source. It's the lime and coconut milk. It is completely gone. This one I'm not surprised. I go through these pretty quick. I like them for shaving, the moisturising ones, because my skin is like really sensitive. So that one is gone. I do have a bin here. Next was my Redwen Coal Tar shampoo. Again, this was something easy to finish because obviously I use it every time I have a shower. It does help with my dry scalp at the moment because of the medication that I'm on for my skin. So that one is gone and I think I've got a backup of that. The next one I finished was perfume. It was the Miss Dior, the original one. As sad as I am to finish this, I'm glad I did when I did because I have a feeling it was probably due to go off pretty soon. I had it quite a while, like 5 or 6 years, something ridiculous. So now that one is done. I finished these two. So this was the Head and Shoulders. It was just the shampoo and conditioner. They were 80 mils each. Again, this really helps with my scalp being so dry at the moment. I really enjoy these and I do have full sizes in my shower at the moment. Another shower item I managed to finish was from Bath and Body Works. It is the Pure Honey Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. It was scrub and it came in a tub thing. It is, gone except for like little gross bits, but that is gone. I really do enjoy their body scrubs and I love the scent of this one, so I would be tempted to probably pick this one up again. Oh gosh, there's so many rolling around. Okay, we finished a foundation sample. This was from Tarte, is the Rainforest or the Sea. It just had the little bubbles of foundation. I finished the light neutral and the light medium honey, which I sort of use lightning drops and a lighter foundation to adjust, but this one is gone. Some more perfume that I did not use up, but I just got rid of straight away because I really don't like the scent, is this one from Jo Malone. I don't like either of them. So there was the pomegranate one and English pear and something one. Yuck. So that's gone. Another foundation was, sorry, this is not in order. Another foundation was Stila and it was the Stay All Day. Again, I managed to use the lighter shades. This one, I don't think there was enough in the sample for me to really like do a full face and have a full thought over it. I mixed it with a few other things, but I did like the consistency of it. So I wouldn't mind giving it a go once I use a few more foundations. I used the two sheet masks that I did have in this project. So there was one from Garnier and one from, I can't remember the name of them. Is it Ascanza or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, they were both just hydrating ones, really nice sheet masks, and I did use them reasonably quick in the project. I think it was like towards the start. Another foundation, let's do these two because they're both foundation. No, they're not. That one's a foundation. This is from Becca and it is the Skin Love foundation. I used again the two lighter shades. Again, there wasn't very much in here, but I did go into Sephora here in Australia and put this on my hand and sort of test it out. I like the consistency of it, but it dries down too much for me. I thought it was really drying. By the time I'd walked around Sephora for a little bit, it was really dry in the back of my hand. So I don't know that my skin would love that at the moment. I used a concealer. It's the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Again, I used the 2 lighter shades in it. I did give the other darker shades, if you're wondering, to friends or family to use. My mum's a little bit more olivey tone than me, so she used some of them. But this concealer I really like. I have it on today and I'm really impressed. I really enjoyed this concealer, so that might be something I pick up in the future. I used up 3 of these little MAC sample pots of foundation. I really do like this foundation, and I do have a full size over there in my shade, so these were pretty easy to use. Next was another MAC product. This was a lipstick sample. It had like 3 little sleeves of lipstick. From memory, it had Velvet Teddy, Whirl, and I can't remember the other one, but there was another one on here. I actually really enjoyed all 3 shades, so that was fun to use up. Let's do some primers. Let's see if I can find them all. Okay, so I think it was these 3. So I had 3 little foil things of primer. I had the Revlon Youth Fix. Didn't hate it, didn't love it, so it was sort of mediocre. I had the Too Faced Hangover primer. I really like this one. I do have a full size in my drawer. And the Hourglass Mineral Veil. Every time I wear this this primer rather, I've only ever had samples. People comment on my foundation looking flawless. I hate that it's so expensive, but I think I might, if I can get through some primers, I might give in and buy this, because every single time I wear it, somebody says something. Let's do some skincare. So I had 3 little skincare foils here. So I had the Tarte Oil, which I do have a full size of and already love. I had the Josie Maran Argan Milk. Not a huge fan of this. It was just a weird, I don't know, it was a bit runny and not my favourite. And then I had the Kapari Coconut Facial Cream, which I did enjoy when I used this. So that brand's on my radar now, because I think this is the first time I've used something from them. Another skincare item. Do I have any more? Yes. So I used my Lala Retro Whipped Cream from Drunk Elephant. That is it there. It had 15 mils in it. I really did enjoy this cream. It's completely empty. I would pick it up once I've gone through some other face stuff I have. This is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. This is a little foil thing. Again, didn't hate it, didn't love it, didn't notice anything fantastic about it. But yeah, it was a nice cleanser. I like the smell of it actually. Another primer. Do I have any more primers? No. Okay, so the last primer was from Mecca Cosmetica. It's the Multi-Purpose Plumping Balm. It was the big one. I only had like, did I mark it? No. But I only had maybe that much to go, and I have finished it off. I really, really like this as a primer, so it's definitely something I would repurchase. Then I used these 4 little perfume vials from Floral Street. I really, really love these perfumes, so I think I'm definitely going to keep my eye out, maybe pick up a full size. I think it was this one. Yeah, so it was the Wonderland Peony, is that how you say it? Wonderland Peony that I really enjoyed, so that's sort of on my radar. Another shower product, I used the Coco and Eve Like a Virgin Super Nourishing Coconut and Fig Hair Mask. I really enjoyed this. A little bit thick though, so it was literally like coconut oil, like the thickness of a coconut. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like the thickness of coconut oil, like the, I don't know, when it starts solidifying, is that what I mean? I don't know. But it was nice, but it was a little bit thick. I found that if I sort of heated the tube up, it was easier to use. I used my 2 little La Roche-Posay BB samples. There was one in 1 and 2, the different shades. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. I'm not a big fan of BBs, just because I do like having some coverage on my skin. But yeah, I didn't mind it. It had a bit of coverage, so it wasn't that bad. I had my 2 little lip scrub samples from Bite. They're both gone. I don't really like the taste. Not the taste. Yeah, it is the taste. You don't eat it, but like when you feel it on your lips and sort of the tingle taste you get, Not a huge fan of it. I like their lip masks, the agave ones, but not so much the scrub. I used my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea 4-in-1 setting mist. I really did enjoy this. I like most of the products from this line, so I think the other one I got over there is the hydrating one. So I might, once I've gone through some, maybe look at picking one of them up. Last few items, I had two eye makeup removers here. So the first is from MAC. It was just a little Pro eye makeup remover. Yeah, it was fine. I think I do still prefer the Sephora one, which is the waterproof eye makeup remover. I have a full size of this sat over there on my desk, so yeah, I do like this eye makeup remover. I had the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Glow Water. I really enjoyed this. So this is again on my radar, not for setting or anything like that, but just to sort of hydrate your skin. It felt really lovely and it smells really good. So that's a maybe. Last two items, I think. Yes. Is the Born This Way foundation. I had it in, I can't remember which shade this was, but it was definitely too dark. I had to lighten it quite a bit. But I didn't hate it though. I didn't mind it. So I don't know, maybe if I had it in my shade. I might check out that line actually. And then I had the Sephora little powder sample. It's completely gone. I actually really enjoyed this powder. I don't really use loose powders a lot. I have a few, but not that many. And I actually really enjoyed this one. So I might look into that once I've gone through some. And now let's get on to the things that were left. So out of my Stila, I had like a 3-pack of Stila and Glow, I think. Yes. Samples, I've got 2 left. So they're the 2 I've got remaining. I think it's Twig and I cannot remember which this one is. But I used Kitten, so I used one of the 3. Something else I used some of was another one of those concealer things from Too Faced, the Born This Way. So I've got some of the shade Swan left. And then a full thing of Porcelain. That was out of another one of them. So that one I didn't get around to using. I have this from Nude by Nature. It was the little lipstick sample thing. I didn't get around to using any of those. I have my Cover FX blurring primer, the little samples. I used one of them, I think it's this one, quite a lot, so it probably doesn't have very much in it. And the other one I didn't touch. And then I've got 3 of my MAC foundation samples left. I had 6 to begin with. One is that one? Oh no, I've used some of both. Okay, this one is still sealed. And 2 of them I have gotten into. So I don't think it'll take me much longer to get through those. I have my MAC Strobe Cream. This is in Pink Light. I haven't touched that yet. And the last 2 things was from Tarte. It was the Mermaid Skin Serum. I'm up to here. It's a airless pump, so it goes up. And so I've got that much to go. And then this one I didn't touch. This is the Nude Stick Tinted Blur Stick in Light 3. I didn't touch this one. So guys, I'm pretty happy with how much stuff I managed to get through in this project, and I'm super excited to throw this all out now. And I will see you in my next update. Bye guys.